any key press exits. Not bad, I guess. We got places. I'll shut up. Sid Meier's Railroads. And this probably comes as no surprise to anyone who's watching my videos. I have no clue what I'm doing. I played this game, not at all. I simply installed it from Steam. Did some little testing and adjusting of ob settings and all that sort of thing. I did start a single player game, but didn't actually play it at all. I just want to make sure it was okay. I have watched Quill18 play Railroad Tycoon 3, and I think maybe Railroad Tycoon 2 at some point. And I'm just really fascinated by them, certainly Railroad Tycoon 3, who I've seen him play quite a bit. I don't have that yet, and really, to tell you the truth, I think it would be more than I could really handle at this point. I believe he's had some disparaging comments about this game, or, you know, it's not as interesting to him. But I'm hoping that's maybe because it's just too simple for him, but it may be, you know, simple enough, or hopefully simple enough for me. Well, there's only one way to find out, I guess. Let's play the tutorial. Hopefully the text is legible. I guess I'll find out when I look at the videos. So basically just welcome. Annoying thing is there's not much configuration as far as the controls go. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's just sort of strange. I'm wrong. Can I change the keys I use to move around? I don't see anything about movement. The arrow keys are a little odd for me. Guess I'm a I'm really an ASDX guy, but I can also play with WASDA sometimes. You know, if I'm too lazy to change it. Okay, well, I'll just deal with it. Okay, let's start moving around. Okay. Well, I could do the... I am playing this in full screen, so I guess I could do the key... Maybe I'll just stick with the mouse as much as I can. Click on the mini-map. Blah, blah, blah. Wonderful. Where did we start? Baltimore, was it? You can also click on the mini-map when you're comfortable. Yeah, I'm clicking from you can rotate and zoom the camera to get a better view of the world. Zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. To rotate, you can't hold down the mouse wheel. Yes, okay. Hope that wasn't too fast for you there. Let's square it up. Okay. Let's see. And move the mouse here. Hold down the control key and use the arrow keys. Okay. Apparently I selected the track there. Next. Left click on the lay track button. Okay. Now move the mouse over the track. Move the mouse over the track in Baltimore. Notice how the circle changes color. Yes, red X'd out, and then it's yellow here, right? Red means all track must start from existing track. Red means you are not touching any existing track and therefore cannot start track at that location. Yellow means you are starting a track from an interior portion of track. Green means you are extending the end of an existing piece of track. Now click on the end of the track and move your mouse to the center of Washington and left click the left mouse button. And click the left mouse button. To the center of Washington. Okay. I guess that's why they moved the just like that. Okay. Now right click the mouse to exit. Okay. Am I still... well, right click to exit, but I think it's already exited. Right clicking is commonly used to cancel an exit or exit. Cancel an action. Words. Or exit a mode. Okay, the city buildings are moved out of the way. One thing I don't see is any way to sort of tilt the view, but I guess you can kind of see there's track in there. Okay, I didn't really mean to rearrange the city, but okay. That's what they told me to do. Now, if you filter inside Washington's connection zone, we should build a train depot station so that trains can load and unload cargo at this location. Left click the Build Depot button and then move your mouse over the track in Washington. Left click to place right there, I guess. That cost me some money there. I seem to have a lot of money right now, so that's not a worry. Train to use. We should buy a train to deliver goods. Mouse over Washington. Note the goods. Okay. Am I still in that mode? Probably. Okay. Let's see. I see they demand people, mail. Is that food? Is that what that is? Cars? Paper? And then, for some reason, at certain points I get this Washington newspaper demands paper, I guess. And then do the same with Baltimore. I guess on top, okay, supply. I didn't see the word supply there. Okay, well, all of them at this point only supply mail and passengers. Hold on just a second. Sorry, a little cough there. You find that both supply and demand passengers. Okay, you find that both supply and demand passengers and mail. The visual size of the city can be used as a cue to some of the type of goods that it supplies and demands. Let's buy a train to deliver passengers and mail between Baltimore and Washington. Click Buy Train. This is the routing screen. The white circles represent depots that you have created. I see blue circles, and these are logically what I created. Maybe that's what they mean. Mouse over the circles until you find Baltimore. And now it's what's, I would say it's, well, okay, I guess it's outlined in white. Maybe that's what they meant. And now it's, the inner part is yellow where it was blue. Good. Now tell the train to make its next stop in Washington. Okay, left click Washington. Okay, notice that the train is still outfitted with the train cars you added from Baltimore. The goods these cars are carrying, I may have missed a step, will be loaded and unloaded each time. So there's a passenger car and there's a mail. Okay, I think I missed a step. Can I? Yeah, we need one of each. I don't know. When buying a train for a new route, by default, the newest available train is selected for you. However, there are often situations where the latest train isn't really the best option. I guess there's only one train available right now. Make sure you consider. Make sure. Wait. Excuse me just a minute. I need to take a drink. Sorry, really not a very good start here. Not to mention the fact that I can't read and I'm doing the tutorial. Make sure you consider speed, hauling power, and the route before committing to a train. To select a different locomotive, you can click on the change. Oh. That exited that, but anyway. When buying for a train for a new route, by default, the newest available train is selected for you. Okay, this is the same thing. However, there are often situations where the latest train isn't really the best option. Let me slow down. Make sure you consider speed, hauling power, and the route before committing to a train. To select a different locomotive, you can click on the change button inside the colorful train image in the upper right corner of the screen. Well, we're already past that. So how to... Okay, here we go. Oh, well, this is a movement back in time. The Grasshopper from 1830. Wow. We have a lot of money at this point, so I guess it doesn't matter, so we'll just go with what we have, but oops, lost that help screen there. Hit next, okay. Watch your train deliver as it travels back and forth between Baltimore and Washington. The red numbers that occasionally appear represent the train's maintenance cost. As the train ages, its maintenance costs will continually increase. Eventually, you will want to replace your old trains with newer ones. However, most newer trains have higher starting maintenance costs. Here. So you should evaluate the costs and benefits. The green numbers appearing next to the train cars. Okay. Okay. Now this makes sense. Except I don't know. Are we? Yes, we're playing here. Let's get in a good position to watch the train. Green numbers appearing next to the train cars represent money you earn for delivery of that good. The amount of money you make for mail and passengers are influenced by the distance traveled and the speed of delivery. Now we picked, I think, the fastest car available right now. We just got $30,000, $27,000. It'd be nice if those lasted a little longer. What's this versus that? Is that capped at 99,998,999? I don't know. Yeah, the further and faster you travel, the more money you make. Other goods are not affected by speed and distance. Because of this, it's generally a good idea not to mix freight cars with mail and passenger cars. Interesting. You may have noticed that you're getting more money for deliveries in Baltimore than you are in Washington. Well, I hadn't noticed that, but let's watch. 29 and 28. It's kind of hard to follow that. I wonder if there's a log somewhere. Okay, well that's a multiplayer thing, looks like. Okay, well, we're getting 20s, almost 30,000. We're getting between 45 and 50 there. So, okay, we see that. That's because you have a better train station in Baltimore than you do in Washington. There are 3 classes of train stations: depots, stations, and terminals. Depots are the most basic... Wow. Depots are the most basic train station you can buy. Stations and terminals get bonuses to mail and passenger deliveries. They also load and unload goods faster. Upgrade your depot in Washington. Expand it into a station. By left-clicking the depot and then left-clicking the upgrades button on the slide-out panel. Oh, yes, I guess this is the slide-out panel. This whole thing. Okay. Finally, click on the station button. That costs me 100,000. Now buy another train and tell it to deliver passengers as mail from Baltimore to Washington, just like the first train. Again, I seem to have plenty of money, so tell them mail from. Okay, even though I'm doing it in this order, it seems like well, I forgot to add the. Well, no, close. Well, I guess these are the routes, and that's unnecessary. I think the 3 is assumed by default, but I've just added it. But anyway, one of each. I don't know. I'm trying to click OK. Let's. Can I cancel it? I seem to have messed up something. I can't. Okay, what happens if I clear, close, change? Okay, well, that actually did tell me something there. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of messing up here. Can I go back in the tutorial? We can keep our trains moving by double tracking some of our trains. Left click the double track button. Can I cancel, please? I've messed up. I can't seem to delete. And these buttons don't, even though they sort of light up, they don't seem to be working currently. Well, let's what are these numbers here? It's probably told me at some point. Now, why can't I delete? No. You can keep trains moving by double tracking somewhere all of our track. Left click the double track button. Okay. Now left click next to the station in Baltimore. Did I mess that up? I feel like I messed that up. I don't see double tracking going on. Left click the double track. Left click. Pause. The messages are overlapping here. Okay. Did I? Okay. Okay. I guess this is what it's talking about here. So click here. Whoa. Okay, I think I messed up. Can I? I'd like to remove that. Unresume. Can I, like, delete that bit of track? There we go. Delete. Delete. It doesn't seem to be working. Is this gonna, like, not build a button? Okay, there it goes again. I guess because it's too close to the... like, lay it... Okay, do it in sections. Maybe avoid some of that craziness. I think I have lots of money, and I can't really see what's going on. How do I control the arrows? Yeah, let's see here. There. I think I must have messed up there somehow. Oop. Don't mean to be on... This is not going past, so I think I must have messed something up there. Can't delete this piece of track. Okay, this is not going so well. Let's start over again. Let me be more careful this time. Hopefully I can go through this pretty quickly. Move around, yeah. Rotate, yeah. Left click on the... Okay, let's lay some track. From here... to here. Right click to exit. Next, place a depot. I'd like to see what's going on a little bit better, but while you're doing that, using the control to click is a little awkward. I'm not sure it matters, but let's think about this just a minute here. Wrong way. In Baltimore, the station is on this side of the track. So I don't think, maybe it doesn't matter, but I just feel more comfortable with, if I'm doing double track here, to put the station on the same side of the track as the other station. Okay. Right. By a train. From Baltimore. I'll tell the train to make its next stop. Okay, so it didn't tell me to add cars. Yes. Notice the train is still outfitted with the train cars you added from Baltimore. I didn't add any. I mean, there's no cars here. But let's assume that I'm mistaken. Is it playing? I don't want it to be fast. Okay, see, there's no cars on that train. There. Upgrade your depot in Washington. Oops. Left clicking the. Oh yeah, I did the right thing there. In fact, left clicking. Okay. You can cycle through stations by pressing the comma key. Okay. Yes, so I can. Okay. That is a. Did I not do it? Now buy another train and tell it to deliver passengers and mail from Baltimore to Washington, just like the first train. Okay. Doesn't tell me to do this, but it seems clear I've got to add at least one of each car. And notice that neither train is moving now. Okay, this is the one I clicked past accidentally. And they're about to stop. Oh, and I didn't. This one doesn't have any cars. Okay, apparently that I added cars here, but not that way. Huh. Okay. Okay, both trains are stopped because they're all on the same track. Next, if you keep our trains moving by double-clicking somewhere all over track, left-click the double track button. Now left-click next to the track in Baltimore where your train is stopped. Left-click again at the end of your track in Baltimore. Ah, so not the whole... Okay, in fact, not the whole thing. Now left-click next to... Left-click again at the end of your track in Baltimore. Oh, I see there's green markers. Okay, it helps if I pay attention, doesn't it? Now that okay, that was interesting. Now that we have a section of double track, we should connect the end of it back to the main line so that other train can use it. Left-click the lay track button. Okay. Left-click the end of the double line. Okay, it's on this side now, so hopefully we won't have that. I wish it would kind of follow the other curve a little bit better. Make sure I'm following the directions here. We should get back to the main line so the other train can use it. Left-click the lay track button. Now left-click the end of the double track near the signal, and finally left-click again on the single track just after the signal. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Reconnect here. This just gives a. Okay. Right. Okay. Not the whole route. Just a place to switch. Great. Now you notice one of the trains is moving again. Well, it's not. Did I mess it up? I think I messed it up. Can I adjust that? going to do this, but I think I'm still going to be stuck again. This is not a good sign about this game. That of course, you know, it's not a good sign about me either that I can't do this. Okay. Double track. From here to here. Single track from here to here. Okay, that seems to have worked correctly. It seems like I've ended up with two. Well, I'm not ready for this yet. We're still stuck here. Can I scrap that train? Yes. Okay. Then let's add another train. Please add another train. R. Okay, even though it wasn't lit up, it let me. Baltimore. Add a car. I don't know why it's not telling me that step, but close. Okay. Okay, and it's getting some cars. Good, good. Let's see if they run. Okay, excellent. Now we should look into expanding our operations a bit further. The village of Easton sits to the southeast of Baltimore. Here it is. You notice there's a paper mill industry before. You'll notice that there's a paper mill industry there that converts lumber into paper. There also happens to be a lumber mill to the east. Yes. Okay. East of Easton. Now click on the lay track button and click on the track near Washington. Is it indicating the spot for me? Does it matter where I do it? Can I do it here? Lay track. Somewhere here, maybe? Now to build a depot in Easton. Excuse me. Now lay track from your depot in Easton to the lumber mill to the east. No need for the lumber mill to move. Inside the river to build a depot. Okay, hopefully that's close enough. Or not. You happy now? Yeah, apparently inside meant inside. Build a depot. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? Oh, this depot looks different. In game terms, we call these special stations annexes. Each outlying industry has its own special type of annex. Okay? Unlike depots and stations in cities, annexes cannot be upgraded, and you can only load goods from annexes. Now let's create a train that delivers lumber to the paper mill in Easton. Click the Buy Train button. Click on the circle representing the lumber mill. Wood car. Add two lumber. Okay, now click on the circle representing Easton. You're in my way. Oh, well, I guess I could have just closed it. Close. Okay. I wonder if I could have used the cheaper one there. Not that it matters in this case. Watch the lumber get delivered. Gradually, that lumber will be converted into paper. This paper could be delivered to the newspaper industry in Washington. You can also purchase existing industries as well as create new ones. Buy the paper mill in Easton by clicking on the paper mill and clicking the Buy button. Okay. How do I click on the paper mill? Isn't this... Oh, there we go. Okay. I had to like click the city and then click the paper mill. Okay. See anything called buy button, but I see this start an auction. Good, okay. Currently the high bidder. If there are other players in the game, you would have an opportunity to purchase industry by. Oh, they would have it. Okay, if there were other players, there are not. Okay, we won the auction because we were the only one participating. Watch the delivers being made to the paper mill. Okay. You'll see green numbers on top of the paper mill for every delivery made. These numbers represent additional profit made from owning the industry that goods are being delivered to. You make this money on all deliveries, even if they come from a different player. Did I miss something again? Was I supposed to... I haven't delivered paper. You think I would make money at the point I delivered paper, not... If I don't own the lumber mill, why would I make money? Well, I made money on the delivery charges, I guess. Okay, that's what it's saying. You make this money on all deliveries, even if they come from a different player. Apparently, just because I own the industry, which doesn't make complete sense to me, but... You can also build new industries by clicking on the city and clicking the build button, if it is enabled. It's extremely expensive to create a new industry, but you're guaranteed ownership and don't have to bid. Depending on the size of a city, you may not be able to build a new industry until the city grows to accommodate another industry. Okay. Yeah, in fact, it's saying city too small. Excuse me. Took a nap earlier, and I think that has sort of given me somewhat morning. Whoa, things are happening here. Vendor has just created a new technology and is auctioning off a patent. Patents are technologies which can improve aspects of your operations. Give me a second. Such as cutting your maintenance costs or increasing your train speed. Go ahead and bid on this. Okay, place bid. Remember, if there are other players, arcade, you have to determine what this patent was worth to you and outbid your opponents. Okay. Now you've won this patent, you have the exclusive right to its technology for 10 game years. How fast is time going by? Fairly fast, and this is the normal speed mode. I can double it, but okay. I'm going too slow here. After 10 years, it becomes part of the public domain, and all companies gain access to the technology. Once you win a patent or it becomes part of the public domain, the patent technology is applied automatically across your railroad. I don't even know what the patent was. Something about paper, I think. Now let's learn a little bit about stock. When you started the game, you began with some cash. Yeah, quite a bit, I think. You may have noticed that you also started the game with some shares of stock in your company. Well, I hadn't noticed that, no. I'm not even sure where that's shown. These shares can always be sold when you need some extra cash. You can also buy shares of yourself or someone else when you can afford them. Click on the competition button in the upper left-hand corner. Well, that's pretty obvious, okay? Every railroad in the game industry has shares of stock that can be bought or sold. On this screen, you'll see how much stock you own and how much is publicly available to be purchased. If there were other players active, you would also see their stock and also be able to buy or sell shares in their company. Oh, I see that. Okay, this number is my net worth, which includes my cash, which apparently is capped at 100 million, and well, I'm not sure. And what? If you're able to buy all the shares in a competing railroad, you will automatically buy them out, and everything that was theirs becomes yours. Ultimately, you win the game by buying out all the competition and being the last man standing. Even if all public shares of a company have already been purchased, you can still execute a buyout by paying double the current share price for each share you don't own. This is why it's advantageous to protect your company by owning as much of your own stock as possible. Congratulations, you finished the tutorial for Sid Meier's Railroads. Now get out there and start building your railroad empire. Yeah. I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed. In fact, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to take one too. Just a couple minutes.